was actually a ska show in the basement of a church in Levittown on Long Island. I saw a couple ska bands, and from there I saw zombie vandals with the casualties at a place in Farmingdale behind Adventureland in this warehouse. The plywood stage set up in the back. Vinny Stigma was playing guitar for Zombie Vandals, and they opened up for the Casualties, and I believe it was The Virus. I couldn't tell you my first like hardcore show per se, but I mean I saw Agnostic Front I think more than any other band, and Biohazard. But the thing with them was I was never into Biohazard. None of the times I saw them, right? It was I was always there to see somebody else, and Biohazard just happened to be playing, and I could care less. And then one day I was sitting in my buddy's living room and he put on Urban Discipline, and I was so upset that I had seen this band maybe 50 times, and I couldn't really appreciate it until the Black and Blue Bowl, 2014, I think it was at the Well in Brooklyn. And I'll never forget the scorching heat, being out there on the hot concrete watching Biohazard and just being blown away. Local 7, that was a cool spot, but you know, I'm a Long Island kid, so the Crazy Donkey was pretty cool. I saw Agnostic Front there do the 25 years of Victim in Pain. I saw Hate Breed. There's another place called the Downtown, and I saw E-Town Concrete from Elizabethtown, New Jersey. And some dude went off in the middle of a mosh pit swinging a golf club. Like, never seen anything like it, but that was pretty cool. Shows got pretty wild back in the day on Long Island. I missed that place. Roberto, the drummer of Non-Residents. I love seeing that dude in the pit because he's like 4 times the size of like anybody else there. He's huge, he's scary, but he's actually one of the nicest people I have ever met in my life. And yeah, I love seeing him go off. I saw him pick up Kevin Haggerty once, and Kevin is probably like this like always pissed off, always angry, and to see Kevin just all giddy and just so happy, you know, in the pit, and Roberto just gave him a big hug and he's spinning him around. That was pretty cool. Fred De La Cruz of Silence Equals Death. We were doing, I think it was one of the Bowery shows, Leeway's playing, and they did Rise and Fall. You know, the intro, and I saw Freddie jump up on stage, and he was just like a human wrecking ball. Like, he just cleared the way through the pit, parted the sea. It was really cool. That was awesome. It's 2 shows, actually. Bad Brains, when they did that run at CBGB's, I think it was like the night before Christmas, just, you see it on video and it's awesome, but the video, it doesn't do it any justice. To be there in person, to witness Earl on the drums and his energy, and just to hear Dr. No's guitar tones coming through that amp, that would have been pretty cool. And a non-hardcore show, Nirvana, Live and Loud, New Year's Eve, 92 into 93. Same thing, I saw that. That's kind of what made me want to play drums, seeing Dave Grohl, the energy coming off of that drum riser and him just bashing on the drums.
Top 3 hardcore drummers.
Oh, come on, man, you're talking to a drummer here. I can't just pick 3. But Earl from Bad Brains, very tight, very fast, but his precision and his energy was just, that's really cool. And yeah, everybody says Mackie, but I mean, I don't think anyone really truly understands what it is about Mackie that really made him. He drummed in an R&B band. They were doing that song, Would I Lie to You? I can't remember the name of them, but someone that you wouldn't think of. So Mackie really just brought this funky bounce to hardcore. And actually, my favorite version of Bad Brains is Israel on vocals and Mackie on drums. You could YouTube those shows where Mackie's got the drums set up sideways, and as a drummer, you could see everything he's doing with his hands, with his feet. So Mackey's definitely one of them. Not New York hardcore, but a West Coast guy, Spit Sticks. Everything that he did was not traditional. He would play bossa novas and Mozambiques, but like all these like Afro-Cuban and Latin rhythms, but play them really fast. And Fear, everything that they did was constant time signature changes. So it wasn't your cookie cutter hardcore. The Bowery Electric. It's my home, you know. It's like we always say, it's our living room, and I've gotten very comfortable, I guess, playing there. It's always awesome going out there on a Sunday matinee, seeing all of our friends, all of our family, all your homeboys and girls are there to support you. It's awesome. I love it. Kings Never Die. I love those guys. Again, something that's not really cookie cutter, your traditional, just hardcore punk. I think they'll slow it down, they'll break into a nice groove. I love that. Rebelmatic, very soulful, very funky. You got Ramsey on the drums, who is just such a sight to watch play. And then Slashers, who's actually, right now currently looking for a new singer, but I love Slashers. Dave Grohl. Not because of what he did in the hardcore band Scream growing up back in DC, but it was actually because of what he had done in Nirvana. It was so big, it was huge, it was so powerful and explosive. And I saw that, and at the same time I thought, well, I could do that too. And it's cool because a lot of times when I'm doing my thing at the shows, people come up to me, how do you play something like that? And they're expecting me to play, say something like, oh, I played along to DRI, or I played along to Pennywise, or some crazy fast thing. And it's not. I actually learned how to groove and play slow to something like that. And it evolved from there. Go after your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you it's dumb, it's stupid, it can't be done, you're a fool. I've heard that my whole life. And you know what? Here I am, and I'm happier than a pig in shit. I'm living my dream. I get to play in 2 bands right now, Incendiary Device and Car Bomb Parade. I play shows all over with my friends. I make records that are sold all throughout the world. I make drum videos that I've always dreamed of making. And I even give back now to people teaching drum lessons. And I was laughed at my whole life and told, that's dumb, why would anybody want to do that? And here I am. So don't let anybody tell you different. Go after it.